Hey family, I'm back again today with another encouraging word. Today, I want to encourage you if you're in a battle or when you go through battles, because in our lives, we will face battles. We will go through trials and tribulations, just as the Bible tells us. But it tells us to be of good cheer because Jesus has overcome the world. He has overcome every single battle, circumstance, or situation that you have ever faced. And I want to encourage you today when you're in a battle. Fix your eyes on Jesus. I'm going to be referencing out of Second Chronicles starting at chapter 20. And this is Jehoshaphat here. His army was facing a great multitude of an army that was bigger and greater than his. And he did not know what to do. Let me start at Second Chronicles chapter 20, verse 12. O our God, will you not judge them? For we are powerless against this great multitude which is coming against us. We do not know what to do, but our eyes is on you. The battle that you're facing today, it looks like it's greater than you. And it may be even greater than you. Maybe it's a battle with your health. Maybe it's a battle with your finances. Maybe it's a battle in your marriage or with your children. Whatever the case may be, I want to encourage you in your battle. Fix your eyes on Jesus, the author and finisher of your faith. It goes on to read 2 Chronicles 20, starting at 21. When he had consulted with the people, this is King Jehoshaphat, when he consulted with the people, he appointed those who sang to the Lord and those who praised him in their holy priestly attire, as they went out before the army and said, praise and give thanks to the Lord, for his mercy and his loving kindness endure forever. So again, when in battle, we're fixing our eyes on Jesus. In this particular situation, he sent the praisers and the worshipers ahead of the battle. In your battle that you're in right now, in that situation that is greater than you, that is bigger than you, fix your eyes on Jesus and start to worship him. Start to give him the praise, the glory, and the honor, because we know at the end of the day, God is always in control no matter what. And we know that if God allowed it, not that he caused it, but if he allowed you to go through it, that means you have the grace and he's going to get you through it. He's going to fight the battle for you. It's not by power, not by might, but by the Spirit of the living God. So again, when in battle, fix your eyes on Jesus. When in battle, just like this army did here, thank him for his mercy that you're going to get through this. Thank him for his loving kindness that endures forever. The Bible tells us that God never leaves us nor forsakes us. So even when we're in battle, he's right there with us. We fix our eyes on him. We thank him for his mercy. We thank him for his grace that we are going to get through this too. And this too shall pass. Then it goes on in verse 22. It says, when they began to singing praises, the Lord set ambushes against the sons of Ammon, Moab, and Mount Seir, who had come against Judah, who had come against the army of God, who had come against the people of God. God said ambushes around the enemy. Again, they didn't have to fight the battle. Then it goes on to say, so they were struck down in defeat. God himself fought that battle. God himself went ahead of the army, and Jehoshaphat's army did not even have to lift a finger. Okay? That word ambush means a surprise attack. The enemy did not even expect the attack that was coming upon them. Come on, somebody. The enemy that you are facing today, God is going to fight that battle. The enemy is not even going to expect the ambush that God has set against them. That enemy that you're fighting in your marriage is not your spouse. It's the enemy. The Bible tells us that we do not fight against flesh and blood. It's a spiritual battle. So when in that battle with your spouse and you're fighting and you're trying to figure things out, fix your eyes on Jesus. Give him the praise, the glory, and honor, and say, I know God has given us grace for this too. I know that he will bring us through this too. In that battle that you're fighting with your finances, fix your eyes on Jesus. Continue to worship him. Continue to thank him for his mercy and his loving kindness. Whatever battle you're facing today, I encourage you, fix your eyes on Jesus. It won't be won by power or by might, but by the Spirit of the living God who will fight the battle for you. The battle is not yours. The battle is the Lord's. It goes on to say, in verses 24 and 25. When Jehoshaphat and his people came to take their spoil, meaning when they went in to take their spoil, they went in the place of where they had to battle. No one was there. The enemy was already defeated for them. So I want to keep saying this. The enemy will already be defeated for you. You won't have to lift a finger. You won't have to be anxious about it. You won't have to be stressed out about it. It won't keep you up no longer at nighttime. Again, fix your eyes on Jesus when in battle. It goes on to say they found so much among them, the spoils, the things that they collected from the army, the other army from the enemy. It says equipment, garments, and valuable things which they took for themselves, more than they could carry away. So much that they spent 3 days gathering the spoil from the enemy. So I want to encourage you today again, don't ever think that because you're in a battle that you're going to lose. With God, we never lose because he's always on our side. The joy that the enemy tried to take for you, oh, here's a double portion. God's given it to you. The peace that the enemy tried to steal for you, oh, here's a double portion. God has given it to you. God came to give us life and life more abundantly. So whatever the enemy tried to come in and rob from you, God will give it back to you, and he will give it back to you on a double portion. There's going to be restoration. Anything, if it was a lack of sleep, if it was money that was stolen from you, the peace that was in your marriage that the enemy is trying to rob from you and destroy your marriage, God will restore it for you. Don't even worry about it, okay? I want to speak to the person right now who feels like this word may not be for them. And the reason you feel like this may not be for you is because you're the cause of the battle. You feel like, you know what? I caused this battle. I'm the situation. I'm the reason why this situation is here. I want to let you know, God is still going to fight the battle on your behalf. That's why we need his grace, family. That's why we need his mercy, because we don't get what we deserve. So I want to let you know this word is for you too, because of God's great grace, because of his great mercy, because of his favor that is on your life. You will not have to fight neither. So when I said at the beginning, fix your eyes on Jesus, do that, because this is for you too. Fix your eyes on Jesus. Thank him for his mercy. Thank him for his loving kindness. And know when you come out on the other side, just like I said to everybody else, you will collect the spoil too. You will not have to live in guilt. You will not have to live in shame. You are still the righteousness of God in Christ Jesus. Not because you have it all together, not because you do everything right, but because who he is, because of how great he is. His love will never change for you. The Bible tells us that there is nothing, and I mean nothing, that you could ever do that will separate you from the love of God. There's no work that you can do to get him to love you more. There's no mess up or mistake that you could ever do to have him take his love away or love you less. I want to let you know this. God will take your mistake and he's going to turn it into a miracle. I prophesy that over your life right now. Your mistakes, the reason why you say, I'm the one that caused this battle, God's going to take that mistake and turn it into a miracle. Whatever situation you're facing right now, God's going to take that. He's going to flip it around. He's going to fight the enemy on your behalf. So thank him at this moment, because you have the victory. So again, when in battle, fix your eyes on Jesus. And while you're fixing your eyes on Jesus, the author and finisher of your faith, thank him for his mercy. Thank him for his loving kindness. Thank him for his grace, okay? As always, I pray that this word has encouraged you. And if you know someone who needs encouraging because they're in a battle right now, share this message with them so they can be encouraged as well. As always, be blessed, stay encouraged, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.